So managing your taxes right now is super important. There's not going to be a tax change in 2025. The voting schedule is already halfway through. 2026, I think you'll find something significant that happens in the US tax code. But until then, I would expect your property taxes to continue to rise. I would expect federal income tax rates to remain the same, if not a 0.5% uptick, until there's something big in Congress to pass. All this stuff is going to create turbulence. Tariffs are a way to lower taxes. So tariffs have to be proven first. They're going to, in my opinion, they're going to be proven to be less fruitful than we thought. We're not going to make as much on tariffs because we're going to create free trade. That's the absolute goal, is not to have tariffs. It's that no one's tariffing anyone, and you can move products around the world for good. That has to create new taxes through corporations, which will probably be lowered during a Republican stance. But that means those companies need to make a lot more money so they can cover that bill. And I think you're going to see economic stimulus into the private sector like we have never seen before. And I think it's going to create a lot of opportunities, a lot of jobs. So once we get through the tariffs, now the tax conversations are beginning. The turbulence is here. Turbulence, volatility is vitality. Remember that. So if you're an equities market person or Bitcoin, I love volatility. It allows me every 6 weeks to get to buy the same thing I want to own cheaper. And if I need to, I can sell it higher 6 weeks later. So you're going to find this very volatile market throughout 2025. It's going to be very volatile, very choppy, very much an up and down, peak and valley market. You're going to see this, man, in like a 5 to 10% spread on the Dow. I can see that very easily, or the S&P. I think the crypto markets have actually weathered these ups and downs very well. I highly advise, not financial advice, but I highly advise people to own precious metals, Bitcoin, raw land, and absolutely 100% private investment into oil and gas, because you can manage your taxes. The income helps weather the volatility. You get the taxes out of the way. You've got a chance to make some money, serious money on a lease. But more importantly, I think you're in a sector that is never going to go out of demand. There's not even a possibility until full SMR rollouts, which is 10 to 15 years from now at best, are used in commercial and residential space. Oil and gas will be the premium energy provider for the next foreseeable decades to come.